Alright, today we are going to be learning about postulate 22, 23, 24, and the area of a rectangle. This is in your green packet, so you guys are going to want to take it out and write it down. Okay, postulate 22 states that the area of a square is the square of one length of its sides. So say one length is 5, then when you take the square of that, the area would add up to 25, as shown. Our next postulate would be postulate 23, and this postulate states that if two polygons are congruent, then they will have the same area. So when we duplicate the rectangles, they're the same polygon, so they have the same area. And this applies for when any of these shapes come along. As so, there's another one, and that will have the same area since they're congruent, and that one too. Also, then there's the area of a rectangle, and this is the area is equal to the base times the height. So say the base is 5 and the height is 10, then you multiply those together to get the area, and that would equal 50. And then our next postulate would be postulate 24. And this postulate states that the area of a region is the sum of the areas of its non-overlapping parts. So there you take it off, and that trapezoid plus the rectangle will equal the area of the whole thing. Just like that is shown. In our summary, we learned today that postulate 22 is the area of a square is equal to the side squared. Postulate 23 is that congruent shapes equals the same area. Postulate 24 is when you split figures into shapes, then they equal the sum. The sum is equal to them. And for area of a rectangle, we learned that the area is when you take base times height, and that is what you guys are going to need to learn to remember for the check for understanding, which is Friday.